like to see the confidence from the coach for a goaltender that didn't have a good outing in his last meeting against this team.
Nazar is going to go to the penalty box. The Blues are going to go on a power play. Mayu First of the year for Logan Mayu. The twisted wrister for the 22-year-old defenseman. Makes it 1-0 St. Louis.
Read this play well, delayed penalty, so immediately he joins the offense, knowing that if it gets a turnover, it's going to be blown dead. You see him just come off the bench. He comes right down the side, just finds that opening, attacks the dots, and that's got to feel good for the St. Louis Blues, the young defenseman in that trade with Montreal. This is going to help his confidence in a big way.
Behind the net is Luff. Sundqvist. Tucker. Saved by Knight. Moore chips it by Broberg. Moore in front, looking for Nazar. Nazar has it. It's been a long time since he scored. Saved by Hofer. Last goal for Nazar, October 28th. Last 18 games, only 9 assists. Just a half a point a game for Nazar. He could use one. Oh, what a pass to Bertuzzi. And what a nice save by Hofer. Neighbors. Fowler. Back to Jake Neighbors. He's normally around the net. Walking in front. Hard move by Shen, but the pad save. Holloway keeps it in. Blues keeping the pressure on here. Doc is standing up. The shot just wide. Here, Burakovsky, Berard to the net. There he goes off the skate of Broberg. Boy, that's that burst from Berard again that we've been seeing all year long.
It's really his skating from year 2 to year 3. There's significant difference.
Matt Luff's first of the year. And the Blues lead 2-0.
And then Matt Luff here tonight, just allowed to walk right down the middle of the ice. You got 3 Hawks there, but no one closes on him, and just a free shot on Spencer Knight. Watch him just time and space, just takes it, doesn't rush into the offensive zone, reads the play as he crosses the blue line, and look how wide open the middle of the ice is here. No back pressure from the top 2 Hawks players, and that's easy pickings for Matt Luff. Doesn't get his name on the cup, but he reminds David Perron as many times as he can.
Teravainen and cross. Hofer, no! Teravainen trying to tuck it in and awkwardly with his butt facing Teravainen. Hofer sometimes, I think he pinned that against the side of the net.
And the Hawks weren't happy about it, and the official says, hey, that's my bad here. As you see, Hofer he goes down early, and you can see the puck just hits his left leg, and then Teravainen tries to sneak it back in.
Buchnevich. Oh, try to find Neighbors, couldn't quite, but Falk is there. Here comes Falk downhill to the net, in front. Lost control, the puck is still loose. Oliver Moore. Nice little pass to Nazar. Nazar will dump it in. Again, one more follow-up on the Quinn Hughes trade. There's no extension involved. We saw the big Mikko Rantanen trade. That was an immediate 8-year, contract extension. Hughes hasn't done that. There's no real talks there. So that part is that developing story will not be fully developed until he signs a contract in Minnesota.
Yeah, 1 more year after this one for Quinn Hughes.
Correct. Here's Kaiser. Shot! Score! Ho-ho! Wyatt Kaiser on the board. Just his 2nd goal of the year. And with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the opening period in St. Louis, it's 2-1 Blues.
Short-handed, albeit, and then this one here from Kaiser. Just a nice job, little east to west pass, but look how close he's able to come to that slot area. There's no St. Louis Blues player out there to meet him. And this is the kind of defense that St. Louis has had in front of their goaltenders. I mean, by the time they converge on him, they've now become a screen. He lets that shot go, and Hofer can't even see it.
Deflects wide. Sundqvist reverses. Love. Protects. Shot! Shoulder save. That was a blistering snapshot from Mayu. Will come in the forecheck now. Quick shot by Dickinson off the wall as the puck scored to him, and Hofer is there again.
Well, you think of last year, they came out of nowhere to find a way into the playoffs. Big hit.
Meanwhile, the Blues, Fabry shot saved by Knight. Teuvo Teravainen went over the boards, horizontal on the lap.
Should have got a clinical trial drug that seems to be working. Cycling cancer. Has been fantastic. We need the Blues to get one here.
Oh, a couple good saves there by Knight.
Garth has been here. Garth Brooks has been both years. Sean Payton from the Broncos showing up. I've been really lucky. Cassius text on that.
Chaser in the booth. Justin Falk along the ice. Falk with his 7th goal of the year.
Falk, and he just comes right in short side and says, "Look, I got some room up there."
Yeah, he does.
Drags it, pulls it up.
You can see him waiting. He's just waiting for that small little space between the elbow and the pad of Spencer Knight. He's been active all game, Parayko as well, and he just finds this little small hole between the arm above the pad of Spencer Knight. They had a pretty high tempo practice this morning.
Quick shot, Holford almost scored it through him, and behind him is Oliver Moore.
Well, it's right from the face-off, and watch Moore just jump in, and he doesn't get much of a shot as Falk gets a little piece of his stick, but he just on his toes right as that puck is dropped.
2011 team that won the national championship and they were the team of the decade last year with their 3 natties. In front, Oliver Moore just wide.
A couple opportunities. Teravainen in the first period was left wide open in front, and Hofer has to make a huge stop, comes out to challenge Moore. Probably had a little bit more time to control that puck than he thought, but a good forecheck there by Green. Good heads-up play, and you don't have it. It's the first thing to go.
Here comes Doc, hard to the net, almost beat Hofer short side. Buchnevich, bothered by Levshunov. He was releasing for some offense. As a result, here comes Neighbors, rebound, stays out. 3 beautiful moves from Jake Neighbors. It looked like he had Knight beaten. Looks like the side of the post.
Well, look how much time and space he has. Bertuzzi will come into your screen. He gets a little nudge on him there, which I think just knocks him off balance. But he had beaten Spencer Knight. He kind of froze him at the top of the crease. And it is Bertuzzi. Just knocks him off balance a little bit so he can't get his stick. There's a wide open net.
Chops near Hofer, trying to create the turnover. And the Hawks have it. Green across. Here's Crevier. Shot off the post. The Hawks hit the post.
Well, they got Crevier and Blatzik out there. Chicago does a nice job in on the forecheck. A little east to west. You see the movement by Hofer, but he can't really come out and challenge because he recognizes Bedard is just to his right, expecting maybe a shot pass. Goes down to the right side where all the defense are, just reminding him of, hey, this is what we've been doing good. Let's keep at it.
Score! Burakovsky! Connor Bedard forced the turnover with his aggressive forecheck. It squirted over to Burakovsky, who gets his 8th of the year, and it's the Blackhawks who respond off the TV timeout and make it a 1-goal game.
Montgomery's head, D-zone coverage. He was just talking about it, just reminding the guys that they get lost, and it's Parayko who gets caught chasing around the net, and he leaves Burakovsky wide open as that's Broberg's side. He's there. And Burakovsky's not going to miss. A wide open net. But a tough bounce off the backboards as well for Parayko.
Wait, but the Blues have it, so Knight goes back. Holloway alone!
Marshall was trying to pull Spencer Knight, but unable to do so because St. Louis kept coming, and a breakaway opportunity from Dylan Holloway. It goes post to crossbar and out. I think Spencer Knight maybe just got a little piece of that with his glove as well. And Chicago just never really could get set up in the zone after Spencer Knight was eventually pulled. But here he is all alone.
Bertuzzi, quick shot! Shen with the physical play on Bedard, who appears to have injured his right shoulder. The puck came to Bertuzzi, who got a good shot off, and Hofer had to make a clean save.